have a very exciting addition to our motorcycle, which is the ASG top box and the Lluvia top rack, which we are going to install and I'm going to unbox as well. So starting with the ASG top box, the 32-liter top box that I have, here's the video of the unboxing and all the parts involved. Everyone, unboxing the ASG top box which I've got from my Dominar. This is a 32-liter top box, costed around 4,000 rupees. I'm yet to receive my Lluvia top rack. Should take a few more days. My motorcycle is still at the workshop. It's been a week, so there were some challenges with the radiator, some parts unavailable. So अभी देखते हैं कितने दिन में गाड़ी मिलती है. And I hope I get the vehicle by the time I get the top rack and the box, because I wanted my next ride to be with the box and after the installation of the top rack. So let's see. I placed an order for this on the 20th of December. I have received it in a week's time. I think this is shipped somewhere from let me tell you where it's shipped from. So, shipped from Mumbai, and there we go. So in terms of why I chose ASG, I think it's pretty obvious. It's one of the most cost-effective top boxes that you have in the market right now, and so this is basically what it looks like. I think this is just basically the reinforcement for the base plate. I've also heard that we need to do some alterations on the base plate with a few more holes matching. So this is what it looks like. If we come in a little closer, get a fair idea. So it's the top box, reflectors over here, not very heavy. I think it's around maybe less than 3 kgs. 2 keys and voila. So locking mechanism is pretty straightforward, and here it is. Looks pretty solid. Comes with base plate as well. So keep it on top of this. So here it is. In case you're wondering how to get the plate off, is again unlock it. Similar, got a little knob over here. So this basically stabilizes it. Starting with the Lluvia top rack. So this was something that I ordered on the 20th of December. Today's 10th of January, so it took almost 20 days, a little longer than expected. This is again shipped from Coimbatore, but they were a little slow in delivering this. So I think if in case you're buying this, so just keep in mind that it could take time, and it's perfectly fine as well, because these days production with the COVID situation has been a little slower. So alright, so let's come closer and we'll have a look at the top rack. This is a top rack which costed me around 3,525, so that's the invoice right here. And pretty well packed. So here we have the top rack. This is a stone black color. I'll just open this up a little. So here you have the top rack. Pretty solid, it has a nice little powder finish, and Lluvia again in terms of production, in terms of quality is pretty good. That's one of the reasons I went for Lluvia. My choice for motorcycle accessories with the Dominar, number one would be carbon racing. Again, very good quality, great price, and second would be Lluvia for sure. And carbon racing top racks were out of stock, so that's the reason I went with Lluvia. And here are the two arms that fit against the top rack. Along with that, you have a few more joints, nuts and bolts, which I'll explain more in detail when we install it. So yes, here we have the Lluvia top rack. This is the plate, and again, it's a universal plate as per the website. Is compatible with GV and some of the other top boxes that we have with shad with the base plate, but unfortunately, they don't suit the ASG base plate that you have over here. So if you come in a little closer, I can show you what alteration we'll actually have to do. So this is basically how we would want our top rack to fit, right in the center with all the sides. And here are the bolts which go in. So the only challenge that we have over here is we have two that go in properly, but the other two we might have to drill a few holes on this side, which later would reinforce this. So again, if you wanted to fit in straight, you just have to see what works best. You might have to cut even these out. So I'll be heading out and seeing the best possible option that we have around it. So we are done with spray painting our reinforcement over here, which will go underneath the top plate that we have. Talking about what we have done over here with our base plate is that we have made these two holes over here, which match the hole on the Lluvia base plate. So now what I will do is I will start assembling this over here, and the final part would be basically mounting these on the motorcycle, which should not take a lot of time. And talking about what we have done with the top plate reinforcement is that we have just spray painted them, as I was sure that I've heard from people also that this tends to rust really fast. So we've spray painted it, we've not done a great job, but at the same time I think this will protect it, give it a little more life. So starting off with assembling straightforward. What we've also done is I've gone ahead and bought SS bolts. So here we have the bolts which we get from ASG, and they are prone to get rusted. So that's one of the reasons that I've gone ahead and bought stainless steel bolts. 4 of these along with the nuts costed me about 20 rupees. So I'm going ahead and installing these to stick both of these plates together. And the length of it is also shorter, so I think we don't need such a long bolt, and this should suffice. So let's try it. the base plate for the ASG along with the top rack plate for Lluvia, and this is the bracket which comes with the ASG top box itself. And the bronze looks really nice. This is a touch-up paint that I've got for my TVS Jupiter. तो ये थोड़ा काम में आया है and it gives a nice touch, and I'm sure कि ये rust तो नहीं होगा. And if you look at the change in the bolt size, it actually makes a lot of sense because इतना लंबा bolt हमें चाहिए नहीं. It doesn't make any sense, and it's secured very well. Now coming to the final part, we have these spacers that come with the Lluvia top rack over here. So this is something we'll install on the bike. I already have saddle stays from Carbon Racing there which have spacers, so हम check करेंगे कि ये कैसे लगेगा. For now, what we'll do is we'll just attach the arms, and then we'll head down and have this installed on the motorcycle. So yeah, here we have all the 4 bolts installed. So if you come closer, you can see basically this is where the silver plate goes. This is your guiding mark right over here. And Lluvia ने इसको वेल्ड करके reinforce भी किया है. So I think ज़्यादा weight लेने के लिए. And this is what the plate looks like. और इसके ऊपर हमारा top box बैठेगा. So now let's head down and final हमारा bike पे इसको. So yeah, step 1 is removing the rear seat. So if you come closer, so you'll be able to see the Carbon Racing saddle stays. This is already mounted here. आप जब टॉप रैक इंस्टॉल करोगे तो आपका जो ये ग्रैब रेल्स है ये आपको निकालना पड़ेगा. So alright, so basically you get these 2 spacers over here which technically are supposed to go here underneath, but as I already have the height and spacers from the old saddle stay from Carbon Racing, I'm not going to be using these. I'm just going ahead and directly having these mounted. So the installation is almost complete here. I've used the stock bolts, instead of 4 bolts. So I have used the same stock bolts that I had. Spacers भी मैंने use नहीं किए. I have used the old silicone spacers that I had. तो मैंने वो use करके तो अपनी गाड़ी almost ready है, and you can have a look from a distance also कैसी दिखती है. Definitely एक टॉप रैक होने से गाड़ी को एक अलग लुक भी मिलता है, which basically elongates the bike a little bit, gives it a little more aggression in my view. And if you can pan underneath also, आपको एक अंदाज़ा लग जाएगा कि नीचे से कैसे दिखता है. So all in all, pretty solid. एक बार टाइट हो जाने के बाद we don't have to worry about anything. And last but not the least, अभी हम टॉप बॉक्स लगा के देखेंगे. You can take a video. So here we are. हमारा टॉप बॉक्स लग गया है. एंड इफ यू कम क्लोजर, लास्ट स्टेप यही है, इसको ओपन कीजिए एंड जो ये स्टेबलाइजर नट है ये आप लगा लो. एंड देयर इट इज. ये ASG का top box लग गया है. And honestly, I'm very happy that I went in for the 32-liter one because the size is actually ideal. It doesn't make the bike look really big for me. So overall, very happy with this, and can't wait to add stickers and accessorize it a lot. So I think everybody does it. जितने भी ट्रिप्स मारेंगे उसके स्टिकर्स लगाएंगे या कुछ memorabilia, some milestones, we can celebrate all that. So here it is, the ASG top box, and last but not the least, चला के देखिए. So अपनी गली में ही चला रहा हूँ इसलिए हेलमेट नहीं पहन रहा. This is going to be in and around. It looks pretty solid, so let's do it. Here it is. चाबी के वजह से थोड़ा रैटल हो रहा है. ये चाबी निकालना ही है ऑब्वियसली. अदरवाइज प्रीटी सॉलिड, कोई वाइब्रेशन नहीं है अभी फिलहाल. एंड इट्स एम्प्टी, तो थोड़ा आप भर दोगे तो आपका वाइब्रेशन भी कम हो जाएगा. एंड yeah, so this is the unboxing and installation of the Lluvia top rack with the ASG top box, and I will share links for both the products along with locations if you're in Bangalore, for the places where I went to get the bolts done, where I got the bracket cut and all of that. So ये थोड़ी सी modification थी. 150 रुपये लगे, bolts के extra 20 रुपये लगे. So overall I can say 170 rupees over and above जो हमने spend किया था to get the two products. And otherwise assembly was really straightforward, and I'll keep sharing my reviews about it. So here it is. I hope you like the video everyone. So for more such videos on the Dominar, my Dominar is the first Dominar to be bought of the 2019 edition in Bangalore. So I've done a lot of modifications on the motorcycle which I will cover. For more videos like these, please like, share and subscribe. Your encouragement means a lot. I'm happy to take any questions that you might have. You can comment down below. If you're from Bangalore, I can help you out with locations where you can get a few tweaks done here and there. Some of the best places to look after your Dominar, and I'll be happy to share all of that with you. So with that said, like, share and subscribe to our channel, and peace out, bums.